Schools are a central public institution for making American citizens. So if we want to live in a world in which people don't mistreat and abuse each other, we have to start in our schools.
She's probably gonna blow us up.
Go back to the border.
You don't belong here.
I've never heard anyone call me a terrorist until this year.
Shukri Diriye is an American. She was born in Colorado.
My parents are immigrants from Somalia, and they left it because of the Civil War.
Now she's a middle schooler in Tukwila, Washington, one of the most diverse school districts in the country.
There's people from like every background, and like you never feel left out because there's always gonna be someone that looks like you.
Students here say they used to feel safe and welcome, but rhetoric on the campaign trail has changed that.
Before the previous elections, it wasn't a big deal that the girl next to me was wearing a hijab, or she's Latina, he's black. It's kind of like Donald Trump, he started it, and now everyone's kind of jumping on.
Saying that he's gonna build Mexicans are gonna build the border. They're gonna pay for the border. Every time I see the news and he's talking about this topic, there's a lot of people cheering on for him, like they agree to this, like we shouldn't be here, and like that scares me.
In a non-scientific survey by the Southern Poverty Law Center, a third of the educators reported an increase in anti-Muslim or anti-immigrant sentiment in schools.
I think the main difference that I've noticed this past year and a half has been the tone. Now they've got these words that they're throwing around, labeling other kids.
Like what?
Things like towel head, or you should run back to the border. These are things that we hadn't been hearing before. And our population hasn't changed, so what seems to have changed to me is the political rhetoric.
But is it all Donald Trump's fault? Not necessarily.
These metaphors and these ideas and these fears predated Trump and are extant in a much bigger swath of our population than just the people who are going to vote for Donald Trump.
Polls show roughly half the U.S. population supports a temporary ban on Muslims entering the U.S. Yet,
the Trump candidacy has obviously played a large role in triggering these episodes. It's made lots of people and their kids feel more free to express certain bigoted ideas.
When was the moment that you realized something is wrong here?
I remember one day I went to a football game, and then like they were saying some like mean things to me, like, oh, you terrorist, and then I got angry, and they're like, oh, we shouldn't say that, she's probably gonna blow us up because she's so angry right now.
What has been the ugliest things people have said about you?
Go back where you came from. You don't belong here. You shouldn't have come. It's not right.
It just happened one day when I was walking down the street, and some guy, random guy, just said, "Go back where you came from, and leave this country alone." It's happening in an environment that is a lot more understanding and inclusive and diverse,
yes,
than many other school districts in the country, right?
So that just makes you wonder what's happening to kids. Like if there's only a few Muslim kids in a school where there's definitely the minority, how those kids must be potentially hurting too.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
For Shukri, the bullying has shaken her confidence.
Even for me, like I had my doubts, and like I'm Muslim. Like, what if I'm the bad person in this situation? Like, what if I don't deserve to be in this country? Like, I felt like that sometimes. I knew that I wasn't accepted, but then when he kept saying those things, I was like, oh, I'm not American. I'm not from this area. Even though I was born and raised here, I'm not someone that deserves to live here. Like I always feel like if Somalia never had like a civil war, I wish I could have just stayed there with people that looked like me. So people, like I wouldn't be the different person.